Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Low Poly Armor, my series that focuses on the VR multiplayer, soon online adventure game Redemption's Guild. And as of the time that I'm recording this, we're in the midst of beta number 2, which is the second of 3 betas that will happen prior to the game launching in early access on Steam. One of the things I can tell you right off the bat is we've got these nice jack-o'-lantern themed items around the tavern and also in the other zones throughout the game that weren't there before, theming things out a bit
You're here to
for
trade, aren't you?
Halloween times. It's pretty cool. I really like it once we find
Everybody's
and
trying to
encounter
sell you something.
enemies that are dressed up for the holiday, which we'll do once we get out into the adventure zone in a little while. But as you can see, lots of these very cool jack-o'-lanterns around the tavern here. This is Till New Tavern. If you haven't watched the series before, I do recommend going back and watching previous episodes to learn a little bit about the locations, because I'm going to skip some of that this time, and we're going to go to one of my favorite places here. This is going to take us through this portal, Boreal's Stand. So one of the things that happens is you get kind of spawned into the zone in different places, always near one of these little altars. If you die, you end up having the ability to go back to the closest altar that you have activated within the zone. I can see an enemy kind of marching around down there, so we're going to go try to find a way to attack them, hopefully without them notifying their friends, and that's something we'll talk about as we get closer here. I'm playing as a berserker for a couple of reasons. One of them is I actually recently had a shot in my arm, and my left arm is pretty much useless. So you see, he's got a friend already. There are 2 of them, where previously there was just the one. You die now! And now they're shouting threats at me already. Now they're kind of angry and kind of healing up a bit.
Can you give me a challenge?
See that nice glowy sword he's got there? I don't think that's
You in Clan's territory.
friendly thing for me as an adversary. Did you notice how there's all of a sudden a third enemy?
You die now. You in Clan's territory.
And look at that, now there's 4.
You die now.
So they kind of gang up on you, which is new. Not something I was encountering prior to this particular beta. And I'm not really sure I like it. But it certainly adds to the challenge. And like I said, you can always respawn.
Me a challenge. Can you give me a challenge?
I like dancing towards me here. That's both pleasant and, you know,
You are
maybe
nothing.
not so pleasant. Did he just call me nothing?
Give me a challenge. You die now. You die now.
I like how they just, like, it's not even empty threat. They just tell me I'm going to die.
You in Clan's territory. You in Clan's territory.
Yeah, I parried an attack. That was cool. innate. As you can see, if you provoke an enemy, they bring their friends. And sometimes their friends come from far and wide. I actually had a time where there were like 9 or 10 of them all coming at me at once.
You are nothing.
Thankfully, I do have a way to quickly help myself here.
You die now.
But yeah, this is definitely
You die now. Can
a significantly more challenging battle than it was previous to this beta. The previous beta, actually, the enemy AI was smart, but
You in Clan's territory.
now there's even more of them. We've got a couple of spellcasters coming at me now, and they are definitely a bit more of a challenge than
You in Clan's territory.
knights and rogues that are here otherwise.
You are nothing.
And again, these guys have all come at me
Die now.
just because I attacked the one guy that was standing there alone.
Give me a challenge.
So
Can you
the enemy
give me
AI,
a challenge?
whether this gets tweaked or not, with this kind of pack mentality, clan mentality, something that's a little different than I see in other, particularly virtual reality titles. He's healing. We killed that guy. We did get a bit of a drop from him.
You in Clan's Can you give me a challenge?
And now what we're going to do after that drop is run from this large group, large pack of enemies. And hopefully they'll stay back there. You're going to stay back there, right? You guys aren't going to follow me? He's following me. Here's an enemy. A pumpkin-headed enemy. I love these guys. Here's another spellcaster orc. The orcs seem the most challenging for me to face at the current time. There are lots of characters throughout the adventure zones. Ooh, sinister daggers. Those will be great for a rogue character at some point. So as you can see, this guy is still following me from that battle up atop. That is different than what we would have seen in previous beta builds or in the old ambassador demos for the game. So kudos to the team for bringing this challenge. I've finally gone beyond the spot where he'll continue to follow me. You can hear the music that's a little bit more like, you're at peace right now. You can go continue adventuring. Of course, when I head this way, there's a bunch more enemies. As we hit the statue of Oriel over here. Just checking to see, survey the land a little bit here. There's another cool pumpkin-headed enemy over here. I love the theming that they put into the game for the holiday. Ah, skeletons. These guys are slightly easier to battle against. I love that guy's haircut, by the way. Now, there is no question I am going to die soon. You can see the spellcaster down there. See, they've pulled in a swarm of their friends, and it makes it super challenging. Like, I can't just attack 1 or 2 enemies anymore. Let's actually see what we can gather. Let's go down this way a little bit. See how many of these guys will start following us. This guy's got a cool staff. Look at them all. So, I have a video on this language. You can check that out as I run from these guys. See that guy come out of nowhere? But that guy's just standing there. That's cool. I'm not sure what the mechanics to aggravate the enemies are. I can just tell you that over time, they tend to lose interest eventually. And now we should be back to 1 or 2. If we head back up this way, though, what's going to happen is we're going to find enemies up here. Uh-oh, we still got him. Spellcaster's still coming. He's got some powerful attacks, as you can see. Now, our character actually has a lot of HP. Pretty strong, so the ability to fight on against multiple enemies does exist. It's just very challenging compared to previous builds of the game that I've played. And again, these guys kind of stop after a while. They're not chasing me right now. They would be, but I've kind of passed sort of an invisible border. If I go this way a little bit, now they're coming after me. And now they'll stop. Now they'll come after me. And now they'll stop. So there's ways to kind of go to places that you can now grab your potion, shake it out, recover. And now none of these guys are aggravated just yet. They might remember me though, so I'm gonna try to get through here as quickly as possible without... Oh, he remembers me for sure. But I definitely enjoy my time adventuring in the game. I'm not sure that the enemy AI is going to stay the way that it is currently. It feels like they're really ganging up on you, particularly when you die and respawn, or when you first spawn into the adventures. This guy right here, I'm aggravating just this one. You can see there's none of his friends around, but within a moment, he's going to probably have a bunch of friends. I can hear them. There they are. There's one already. 2 already. You can also probably tell that I'm a lot shorter than he is, and I'm not really sure why that is. I tried setting my guardian in a manner that would work well, and I'm still short. I think it's because I'm seated and the game is expecting me to be standing, but still playable. One-handed, probably gonna die soon. Did you see him beat his chest there? He's all happy with himself. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Well, he died. I want to get to one of my favorite spots here. Oh, actually, before I get to a favorite spot, that's either a mission giver or a vendor. It looks like it's a vendor. Now the scary
Can
thing
you
is,
give me a
these vendors
challenge?
also have enemies
Looking for
all
rare
around.
items. I'm your man.
So I could buy some items. Obviously, I'm not going to right now. Razorback pieces there, it looks like. As I run from the multitude that I can hear behind me. You gonna stay up there? You're gonna come down. You're gonna stay up there, right? Yeah, you stay up there. Stop shooting spells at me. I'm not gonna. Oh, see? So yeah, enemy AI is pretty advanced. Kind of gang mentality. They keep to their packs. They don't mind if they feel threatened calling for help. And help will come from all over, really. So it is different than a lot of other VR titles where they kind of, you might see one or two enemies and you attack them, then you might see one or two more, or that they come in waves. This is different than that. This is definitely more of a challenge from the perspective of you never know how many enemies expect or where they might turn up. We're just gonna walk this way a bit. I'm pretty sure if I go up this way, there's another one of those altars. So I'm gonna go try to activate the altar. It might actually be down there. I'm gonna look. Is there an altar down here? No. Okay, maybe it's this way a bit. It might actually be up there. It's been a while since I've gone this way. What we're looking for is a second altar so that you can see what happens if I activate an altar and then pass on. Because a little low on health, and I don't have any health right now. So the other thing, drops in the game are kind of infrequent as well. I'm not sure if that's intended or if that'll be adjusted by the time the game comes out. I love this guy. He looks awesome. Anyway, I should probably not pay attention to what he looks like, and I should be looking for treasures and altars and things of that nature. But yeah, beautiful adventure zone. Scary enemies like that one. Scary only because current state I am pretty low on health and alone. Now again, the game is going to have multiplayer, and when that happens, the enemies will scale to those multiple players. There's one of those nice looking chests over there. Completely unguarded, right? You guys aren't coming after me. How do I get up there, though, to get it? Man, I'm stuck. Oh, nope, nope, nope. And I've died. So yeah, this is a look at the enemy AI in for real stand. Now we have to go all the way back And what's cool is it will tell you where the closest, once we get near the resurrection spot, it will tell you the closest one. I think you do also only have a specific amount of time to get back to it. There it is, activated altar. It's in the compass right below me. And we're going to go back to that spawn point where we started. Our ghost, our apparition, struck down trying to collect a treasure. Here in Voriel Stand. I'm still not sure how I feel about the updated enemy mechanics. I like the way that the enemy AI functions. I think the fact that they bring in their friends is cool, but I think they're bringing in too many of their friends all at once in an instance where I am still pretty weak and still new to the game, if that makes sense. Maybe that might scale as you get more skill. That would be pretty cool. But until it's scalable or until it adjusts, this is kind of what we've got. I think for right now, it's an extremely challenging game. Last night I played for about an hour and my arms were feeling it. I definitely felt like I was playing a physical game as opposed to just a game that I'm experiencing the world in. I don't know where my little map compass went. There it is. It's still pointing in that direction because we haven't gotten up to the house yet. Remember, we were in that little village structure previously. Now, what's nice is when you're dead, the enemies don't attack you, so you can actually look at this nice black and white version of the game world. Once we get back up to the village, I'll show you the other piece I'm a little concerned with. I didn't notice his name is Walter Gable. Okay. You want to go this way? Oh, it's saying to go this way, okay. Boo. But yeah, loads of enemies all over the place. I think it's up here. I'm actually not sure how to get up to that area. It might take me a minute to adjust because I actually came down off of like a cliff here from there. I have to figure out how to get back up to that cliff. Looks like there's a path right here. And then maybe over here. Oh, okay, maybe we go up these stairs. So clearly I need to get that way. I really need to get up that way. I'm really not sure how to get back there. I hadn't thought of that earlier. I came down from the spot, but I don't know how I would get back up to it. So let's go up these stairs. Let's see if there's a way, maybe around here. That would be interesting. No, this is where... No, there's not a way to jump or anything, so... This is interesting. I don't actually know how to get there. So I think, unfortunately, even though I was going to show you how you can resurrect and continue, I don't know how to get back to the altar that's over there. So we're going to end the video here, saying hi to this little orc friend. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the enemy AI and how vicious and cruel they can be in Redemption's Guild. I will be back with more content soon. Until next time, happy adventuring. Get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.